Hello friends, welcome to Audiobook Daily. Today we'll talk about 5 Japanese rules that will instantly transform your discipline. Kenji was a 34-year-old software engineer living in Tokyo, brilliant, creative, and full of ideas. Yet his greatest enemy wasn't lack of talent. It was lack of discipline. Every morning he promised himself he would start fresh. Every night he went to bed frustrated because nothing changed. One evening, after missing yet another deadline, Kenji stepped out for air and unknowingly wandered into a quiet Zen garden behind a temple. There, an old monk sweeping fallen leaves noticed his anxious expression. "Your mind is cluttered," the monk said gently. "When the mind is cluttered, the life becomes cluttered. Let me teach you the 5 rules the Japanese use to create discipline effortlessly. Follow them and your life will change." That night marked the beginning of Kenji's transformation. 5 Japanese rules to transform your discipline. The essence of this framework is simple. Discipline is not about forcing yourself. It is about designing your mind, habits, and environment so that discipline becomes natural. Here are the 5 rules. 1. Kaizen, the 1% daily improvement rule. Kaizen is the idea that massive success is built through tiny, steady improvements. Most people fail because they attempt extreme transformations. Overnight schedules, strict routines, unrealistic expectations. Kaizen says, do 1% today. Do another 1% tomorrow. Examples: read 2 pages instead of 20, exercise for 10 minutes instead of 1 hour, clean 1 drawer instead of the entire room. This rule frees you from perfectionism and builds unstoppable momentum. 2. Ikigai, the purpose rule. Discipline becomes effortless when aligned with purpose. Ikigai is the center where 4 things overlap: what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, what you can be paid for. When your actions are connected to your why, resistance disappears. Instead of forcing discipline, Ikigai gives you passion-driven discipline. 3. Shuchu-ryoku, the deep focus rule. Modern life destroys attention. Multitasking, constant notifications, endless apps. Shuchu-ryoku trains you to eliminate digital noise. Work in deep focus blocks. Protect your attention as your highest asset. Key techniques include work-only zones, single tasking, phone-free hours, morning deep focus sessions. Japan believes a focused mind is a disciplined mind. 4. Hansei, the self-reflection rule. Hansei means honest reflection without self-judgment. Instead of saying, "I failed," you ask, "What did I do well? What could I improve 1%? What blocked my discipline today?" Daily self-audits create awareness. Awareness creates control. Control creates discipline. Hansei is quiet, powerful, and life-changing. 5. Kaikaku, the radical reset rule. Sometimes small changes aren't enough. Kaikaku means a bold, disruptive change. A reset that forces growth. Examples: deleting all social media, starting a 30-day challenge, cleaning your entire home, changing your environment, committing to a new identity. Kaikaku is used sparingly, but when applied, it leads to breakthroughs. Kenji embraced all 5 rules. He started with Kaizen, reading for 5 minutes, coding for 10, waking up 1% earlier each week. He connected his work to Ikigai, realizing his purpose was creating tools that helped people, not just meeting deadlines. He practiced Shuchu-ryoku by switching to deep work blocks. He used Hansei every night, reflecting calmly, adjusting gently. And finally, he used Kaikaku. He redesigned his entire workspace and unfollowed every distracting app. 3 months later, Kenji was unrecognizable. He was calm, disciplined, purpose-driven, productive without stress. One morning, he returned to the same Zen garden and found the monk again. The monk smiled. "You have learned well," he said. The disciplined life is not built through force. It is built through small steps, deep purpose, focused attention, gentle reflection, and courageous change. Kenji bowed respectfully. And from that day, he lived with clarity, peace, and unstoppable discipline. Thank you for listening. See you in next Audiobook Daily.